Greetings to all in creation. We are here. This is the former location where I first processed and opened heaven on earth, 219. And apparently it was a plan, 219, so that's the year 2019, for my marriage in Tennessee, which instead, another being that's a thief went ahead and got. And the whole town, knows what's what and who's who. Apparently it was a plan so that he can take 6 for her, so she can be a nobody fraud to fail America and then send me back, to Beirut to operate from House of the Future. And this whole thing conspired in the situation whereby masculine consciousnesses of the conquistadores type, whereby when there's a land that they want to conquer, they all fight each other, yada yada. All the masculines were fighting over, who's going to be with Mother Goddess. And then in the end, it turned out that 5 went, and Tatiana is a fake Dima Tabrawi, Cristal is the fake Rora Diamond Rainbow. There's no resurrection ever present, and now they're just fighting over where I'm gonna go and whatever. So all I had to say to House of the Future or to anyone this morning is, just because Russell looks like my grandfather, it doesn't really mean that the prop bride situation is gonna last too long. So all that is gonna actually really happen in those matters is the dissolution of all fake old paradigm timelines based on facade weddings just to cover face because of some desperate guys that were chilling together that lost confidence when I showed my actual true power and I went on mission all over the United States, and nobody expected that of me. Nobody expected that I would be able to survive these harsh conditions, but I did. So I'm back here, and now it's up to whoever the most powerful group of intelligence is, to issue all the, third eye, actual revelation names where we don't even have family names. It's just, the digital shift for New Creation, the New World Order in New Creation terms, because New Jerusalem is not really a physical spot, and I still don't know if this is New Creation or we're going to have to move. So wherever that is, at least now we are globally under one precise order of global unity, because since, it seems like Russell and Tatiana are finally just coming to grips with the fact that prop brides, and in order to be a light worker, those brides have to transmute the programming of the emotions and the fake things that they felt that day where they walked down the aisle in my name, and then been fueled for years to behave in very egomaniac ways, whereby all their focus is on maintaining what they stole and denying that they're thieves and keeping me in the dark to maintain a fake facade, which is now completely broken since the truth is out. So now it's about which masculine can deprogram whoever they're with, step up to be able to download the codes to reconfigure divine plan and mission in terms of a new creation names on tablet and beyond. So again, this is Aurora, and I'm Mother of New Creation, and I'm the original and the only resurrection from Dima to Aurora. Okay, I was camera shy. I missed the fake 4 facade weddings because I had already done the sacrificial lamb wedding in an anklet bracelet for full planetary liberation in terms of non-duality. So I am very grateful to all my lovers, supporters, and beings of the highest light for supporting this, co-creative global endeavor now in determining who, in real actual terms, has the ability to transmute ego in the quickest way in terms of no longer, using their prop for brides as means to try to get me to go their way or whatever way, or try to make 3 auroras, because it already got canceled out, the A3, the 3D plan, 3 to 5, because it's false, by this woman. She's a total angel. She walked in the restroom right after me with 3 daughters. The last one's name was Jenna, which is my personal astrologer, who told me in Kuwait I was going to meet the divine masculine anchor. We're going to lead the world into new creation. That was 2008. So we were already supposed to, all of us, be in a completely different path. Like COVID was never supposed to come, nor was these wars and everything. Like, I honestly honor everybody in the highest now for having survived the literal Armageddon, honestly. So thanks for staying strong, and for all the masculines, you know, deprogramming your prop wife and just telling it like it is to them. Like, they were just serving in light terms to end the old paradigm, and they gotta be grateful and get over it. You know, it's about non-attachment. That is what A and Beyond is about, you know, connections in the highest, no attachment, love ever present, and, you know, no identification to shape or form or whatever else. I love you all with all of my heart, and thank you very much for you know, adulting and meditating and doing your transmutational work with the trees, breathing in love from the tree, breathing out your ego into the tree. So for instance, for Crystal, you breathe out the fact that you never paid me, that you try to kill me, that you try to restrain me, that you spy on me. You don't keep spying on me and making pretend you're an archaea when you're not. All you are is a spy criminal. You do the transmutation work, and you don't hope that a dick is going to transform you into an archaea, because now you're all fighting the divine. So if this was actually a competition whereby there's a global competition everybody knows about, like the Olympics or whatever, where there's a competition now deciding who's Barbie and who's Ken, and then you people put people against each other from different nations to determine who's Barbie and who's Ken, great. But that is not this case. My guidance, I heard my divine name, Aurora, in very clear form, and my divine goddess shape, and all that came afterwards has been of the same nature. So you guys are trying to play a false competition on divine terms, which is never going to work. This is why duality is going to crash anyway. Because if you were putting me in competition with girls fairly, in terms of like a beauty pageant or like whatever else, great. But by the fact that you're doing this, you're trying to turn the divine into a competition. That's why you're failing every day, and that's why everybody's wired so intensely wrongly.